Hello and welcome to more Dark Souls 2 with me, Oni Black Mage. We just finished collecting the Homing Crystal Soul Mass spell over here in the Shrine of Amara, and I am very pleased about that. That's an amazingly useful spell. Soul Mass by itself is already a useful spell, and this is the better version that the Scorpioness was first using against us, and other mages have been using as well, and very good, very useful. I'm very pleased about that. Alright, so we're moving on forward. Let's see. I didn't notice that guy back there. Trudging along through our iron. I wonder if this is one of those hide nights. I don't know, it's just what is he doing? Oh, that was terrible. Okay. Okay, I don't know what was going on, but I think that that mage was just literally sitting down. And doesn't drop anything interesting. And the body doesn't go anywhere. What a curious mage. It's all the way out here by itself. It doesn't disappear when it dies. It doesn't leave any equipment. Curious. But anyway, let's move forward. I have a lot of souls on hand, and I really hope that I'm finding a bonfire pretty soon. Because I don't want to go up against the boss next, then I die and I lose all of them or something like that. It's already been so tricky trying to get past these areas in one piece without getting just blindsided by some powerful spell that I'm already trying to play it safe while at the same time playing it smart. Alright, so I don't see any hidden side stuff so far. Okay, fog door in the distance. Whoa, what's up with that lady? There's singing, but this one looks significantly more beaten up. Okay, I guess she didn't have much to say. Yeah, that's my question exactly. Okay, well there's clearly a boss ahead. Great, okay. The good news is I'm human. The bad news is I'm running really low on spells. I really hope they're weak against fire, because that's kind of the best thing I've got against me right now. I got rid of all my homing soul mass, I got rid of all my soul vortex. I suppose I could just eat an herb and get those back, but sometimes I don't want to go against a boss and I don't know if they're going to be really strong and I just waste an herb. I really wonder if I should be tackling this guy by myself. That is to say, go back to Majula, cash in these souls, and then come back. I'm gonna just play it safe. I have plenty of herbs, so let me just eat one right now. I mean, look, I have 6 Crimson Waters. That just goes to show you how much I haven't been using a lot of my recovery items. I just try to focus on being economical. Alright, so about as prepared as I can get, so let's enter this mist. The Demon of Song. Whoa, that is like a frog with a giant skull face. Or like a mummified looking face. Whoa, okay, that was interesting. So it's a frog with a head inside of its head, wearing it as a hood with an extra set of arms past its... Whoa. Whoa. I am actually glad I'm wearing my armor, and I'm pretty sure it's the only reason I survived that hit. Okay, so it seems that when anything hits it, when the hood is up, doesn't affect it. And that flame swath missed completely. Well, that was a waste right there. Alright, so it doesn't affect. When the hood is up, or it hits any part of the frog body, it doesn't work. So it seems the only vulnerable part is the mummified face. Yep, okay, that definitely confirms it. It also looks like it's Not too strong against magic, but fire magic probably does little to nothing against it. I'm guessing because it's in a watery arena right now. I have no choice now but to use Great Soul Arrow. Okay, saw this coming. There we go. Much better. Actually, I'm doing pretty well so far, actually. It's very slow. And it's I don't see it really pulling out any surprises. Okay, it's backing up. Let's see, what's it trying to do? Whoa! That was close. That was really close. Okay, I think it's going to charge again. Alright. Okay, so it really didn't. That was an interesting tell. Alright, let me get this out quick. Whoa. Okay, I need to find a window. Oh, perfect. That was down to the wire. I don't have any advanced strategies for that boss other than... Oh, the key to the embedded. That unlocks that door with the songstress lady. The songstress that we've been finding periodically throughout this level. Wow, first try. I didn't even die. I kept my humanity. I don't know. I wasn't very prepared for that either. Fire does little to nothing. I get the feeling it's a water creature, so lightning would have been the best choice. I didn't have any equipped on me. Magic, I didn't have my best spells on me. I pretty much whittled it down with mainly Great Soul Arrows, so... Hey, that mostly worked. That wasn't very difficult at all. So the demon is sung. Pretty simple. There should be a chest or a bonfire then nearby. Hurrah for key, huh? Alright. Well, nothing goes off in that area, that's for sure. Alright, this area kind of goes up and onward. Okay, there's a building over there, but... Let me try back there later. There's another building over here. This might be where the key also unlocks. So let's just check and see where we're going here. I'll check this door first, and then if anything interesting, I'll come back and check that other door. Of course, I want to check my corners. I don't want to be, you know, blindsided when I already have so many souls on me. Oh, I can't open this door. I was expecting it to be a completely different locked door. It looks so different. Alright, giant circular area. Oh, it's an elevator, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's an elevator. Try dwarf. I don't get it. Okay, well I guess there's no choice but to go down, I suppose. If I want to, I need to come back and... Well, two things I need to do. I have the Key of the Forgotten, so I need to go back and help that songstress, then I need to come back and check out that other tower on the other side. Until then, let's keep moving forward until we find another bonfire. It's getting dark. And we're going deeper and deeper and deeper, because this was already below Drang Lake Castle. And we went below to find the underground lake, and now past this underground lake, we're going even further down. This is a long elevator ride, too. Wow. We're going deep. How the heck is there still light down here? There's still light down here. How is that possible? Alright. Undead Crypt. Okay. That explains it. Oh, there's some... Oh, perfect. The next bonfire. Alright. Well, I'm going to go to Majula and cash in and check back in. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back after coming in from Majula and leveling up about once or twice. Still have a few thousand points left, honestly, but I'm going to keep moving forward. What I chose to do, as you probably noticed, is take advantage of the break between Majula and go back and check in on the lady with the forgotten key. So we came back to Dringley Castle. Let's recall the elevator and check and see what we're going to get back for our key. There's got to be something for her being the final songstress that you unlock. I don't know if she becomes an ally or if she's a plot event. It's all rather fuzzy. I don't know if she's part of the royal family or anything like that. I don't think so. But apparently she has something to do with King Vendrick. And waiting for elevators. I was talking about no load times, but I'm already pretty aware that long elevators like this are just an excuse for loading the next area. But there's subtle things like this, not necessarily mine. That's why there's so many ladders and elevators here. It's those clever design tricks. Times like this, though, it's awfully silent. It makes you, well, not silent right now. There's singing in the background, but it really makes you recall that it's a pretty still game in terms of sound. Usually, you're only left alone to your thoughts, and you're at wild imagination about what lurks around the corner. Okay, let's check this thing out. I wonder if I free this guy if he's going to attack me. So let's see. Okay. Hope this doesn't hurt, guy. Okay. Yeah, because the key is actually a weapon you can equip and use, by the way. Alright, lady, you're free. Let's go. Okay, that's it. Ring of the Dead. So wait, she was dead this entire time? I'm going to an undead crypt. Maybe that Ring of the Dead will come in handy. Let's see what it does while we're taking this long elevator ride down. Keep human appearance even when hollow. Actually, that's pretty cool. Although that's really, unless there's some sort of hidden value, then that's certainly just a cosmetic item. For those of you who still want to be pretty and pink while not being dead and zombie. Okay, well, enough of that. Let's continue on to this undead crypt. I have yet to use a crossbow. I could, but I don't. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. As you can see, I've been using a lot more of my buffer spells, so... Let's check out this area around here. Okay, treasure. Well, that's not exactly the boss treasure chest I was expecting to find. It's probably in that area, in the back. That one that I skipped past. But you know what, I'll come back later. Let me explore a little bit further. Next area checkpoint I come to, that's when I'll change. These could have been hidden doors. Oh well. Caster ahead. Man, we're just facing more and more casters. That guy doesn't look like a caster. What's Oil doing over here? He's literally walking in a circle. I wonder why. It's like a pre-programmed zombie. Still, I appreciate the free torch. A crypt this large has to hold somebody important, I'm sure. Of course, a crypt this large means that I should be stocking up extra on fire. Okay, hexers. That must have been the caster I heard about, so there are hexers down here. I wish it was friendly fire on their behalf. Alright, so we're gonna have to snipe from these angles. Yeah, limiting one at a time from here. Alright, time to go sniping. Actually, those look like lady mages as well. Shooting shadow at us. See, once again. Yeah, that must be the witches that I heard about. Yeah, they are. So, once again, apparently the way to go if you're a caster is female. All the best garbs on there are female. I need to find the angle where I can attack her and she can't attack me. There's a way to do it. Alright, took care of her. Dropped decent experience, actually. I'm getting to the point where my Estus Flask doesn't recover my entire hit points. Alright, well, as I continue sniping these people... Oh, let's see, what else are we talking about? One of the things I notice is a constant source of strife in the gaming world is taking sides when it comes to consumers versus producers, shall we say. Basically, big companies versus, you know, little humble game players. And it seems that most people are pretty concerned with taking a side. I always find that immediately ignorant. If you immediately are choosing a side, now eventually if you pick any particular side of an argument, you are going to have to pick a side. And it's not necessarily just two sides. Let's see. Ooh, Black Witch Staff. That's cool. Ah, that's pretty cool. Nice. This thing casts Pyromancy and casts everything. Yeah, it does. Sorcerers, Miracles, and Hexes. That's awesome. And apparently it adds to your Pyromancy as well for some reason. That's a... It's not the strongest staff, but for an all-around staff, that's incredibly useful. Anyway, it seems that when people are arguing about the humble gamer versus the company, it always seems to be the atypical argument that politicians use, such as, oh, gamers are just the little man and the big companies are trying to step on them, you know? It's like, but there are also times where, oh, you know, the companies are being given a bad stigma for very ignorant and very hostile, greedy, ingrateful players, you know, things like that, who are too demanding. That's the reason why the industry is going down. And you know what? I find both sides are arguably true, frankly. I really find that both sides can be true at times, but every time has to be taken in context and with circumstance. I understand they're champions for the consumer and player side, and they're champions for defending the producer and the studio side, you know? So, I don't know. I don't personally take a side. I personally like to just understand who is... Do not produce light. Okay, I won't. Even though it's going to be a little hard, because I naturally produce an ambient light. Who's talking to me anyway? Who is that? Were you talking to me? That's kind of weird, actually. Whoa, hello, guys. I can target them, but they're not attacking me. Alright, gentlemen, at ease. Don't mind me. Whoa, you look pretty dangerous. Oh, who are you? You look pale as death. Bet you get that all the time. Agadine. Or Agdane. How do you pronounce that? Interesting, so he's like a crypt warden. Alright, so as long as I don't light a torch, we're gonna be cool. Got it. Hope you don't mind me casting fire. Finito? Like the Mil Finito? That we're just singing and disappear and sing to the dead? That seems to be the case here.
Countless souls, some were rich, others poor, some wise, some dull, but now they're all just dead.
Alright, let's just keep talking until he gives us something.
Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick?
Kind of. I didn't really come for Vendrick, but we seem to be crossing paths. Oh, Vendrick's already here.
Many castle servants and the like have come to fetch their lord.
That's what I figured.
But
This castle and all the servants.
put to death by the king's own guard.
Interesting. So the king's killing the people coming for him. Well, apparently I'm going in the same direction he is.
In the past,
There must be a big soul here, and we're probably going to have to clash over it.
queer you humans.
Interesting. So the plot is starting to come into some sort of fruition here.
Equitable, accepting.
So this guy seems to be okay with everybody, because everybody dies, and I guess in his eyes that makes everybody equal. I can understand that.
I am a finito.
Alright, well, looks like he's saying nothing new. Okay, well, back to what I was saying.
In the past, before
When it comes to the sides of the service provider versus the customer, to assume one side is always in the right and one side is always with a particular motivation is pretty ignorant, actually. And that only stokes the flames of already pre-existing biases. For example, that whole "the customer is always right" moniker, it's like, alright, that worked for Sears Macy, but that does not work for the rest of us in the world. There's never one side that is always correct. There's never one side that is always presumed right. Especially in gray areas such as, you know, consumers and markets and interests and trends. When things are constantly changing, the variables constantly change, and what people value, what people are willing to pay for as value, perceive as value, you know, that's constantly changing. That's how economics really work. So, to basically step on all that and presume that there's a one right way, that's just very ignorant in my opinion. That's just very my way or the highway. That doesn't really go anywhere. If you're the my way or the highway type of person, you're not going to get very far in life. Because in order to get far anywhere in life, you need the support of other people. Nobody ever did anything great by themselves, period. There's always been something to support, some tool to leverage, some crowd to use, and help you, and support you, and help you reach greater heights. You need somebody to basically lift you up. And if you're constantly going to be a type of jerk, like I was mentioning before, the type of people that are jerks online, their victories are very short-term. To be snarky and funny and rude, that's only a short-term victory. They don't win anybody in the long term with that, so you can't... Whoa! I thought I died there. Okay, I corrected myself. That was a double suicide. Some Super Smash Brothers edge action there. Alright, so back to the bonfire for me. But yeah, those type of people never really get far. The people that are the my way, the highway types. So when going in conjunction with that over to, say, arguing about, hey, what should customers demand for, you know, their dollar when it comes to games or game experiences or things like that, and it's like, well, you know, I don't really know. How much do they feel they should demand is however much they choose to pay for. Isn't that kind of how they vote with their wallets? Because customers make companies, you know? Companies don't make customers. They can create value that certain customers can perceive a demand for, but at the very same time, if there's a group of customers and it dries up and they don't want whatever it is you're selling, then that company has no choice but to die. That's, again, just economics 101, really. So the whole victim mentality, I don't buy that. That's just an excuse for cowards. Same thing for people who woe and bemoan their situation in life. You know? I think I expressed this earlier, where I don't believe in terms like trauma or anything like that. Because for every incident you say is quote-unquote traumatic, I can introduce you to somebody who's been through the same situation and got stronger or better because of it. Your choice to let it emotionally scar you and drive you into fear or reluctance or hesitation is entirely your choice. That may sound very cold and very cruel, but it's also very true. You're choosing not to be better for it. You're choosing to let this dominate your thought process in a negative way. You're choosing to become weaker for it. And if you're choosing to become weaker for it, then I can't really support that. You're not really impressing anybody. People that constantly want to send out invites to their pity party, that's just as bad as people want to be jerks. You don't get support for people who all you want them to do is be around and pat you and feel sorry for you. What a miserable existence. And there are a lot of people, some people you may know that are like that, who literally want to live in a state of misery. Sorry. Anyway, where did this conversation go? I think it was undead actions getting to me. Let's see. Yeah. So, when it comes to individual arguments of, hey, this issue's come up in the world, in XYZ industry, how do you feel about it? You kind of have to take which stance, what perspective, because that matters entirely. From the matter and perspective of a consumer, maybe this issue is this way. From the matter and perspective of the business owner, maybe it's this way or the other. To presume that one is more correct than the other is to ignore the fact that both sides need each other. And there's often a third side as well. And those need to be in balance. It's not one way or the other. People need value created for them, and the people creating value need people to support them to consume it. It's as simple as that. People pretend that's not the case and have no clue how the real world works. That or they're just entitled little babies, one way or the other. Closed-mindedness also won't get you very far in this world. Actually, it gets you pretty far. There's a lot of closed-minded people out there, but nobody, I think, ever erected a statue for somebody who was incredibly closed-minded. It's funny when I say that because people have erected statues for really big jerks. Or tyrants or dictators. Those guys get statues. So maybe that wasn't the best counterexample. Alright, well I got my souls back. Hope there's a way back up safely. Ooh, that soul is worth it. Great Hero Soul, I think that's worth 20k. Perfect, there is a ladder. Alright. Oh, this is actually going up and onward into a secret area. That's kind of cool. Nice. That actually worked out really well. I didn't even know this chest was up here. Ooh, that's worth it. The crushed eye orb if I want it, or definitely a fire seed. That's fantastic. Ooh, a mist door already? That's fast. I just came out of a boss fight. Hurrah for fire. I say, well, this is a dead end. I can't go anywhere. Maybe I can drop down there? Maybe that's just a trap. I don't see a way back, so I guess this is the next way forward. Mini-boss time, I suppose. Let's see what's behind the mist. Oh, it is pitch black in here. Alright, that's a strange-looking statue. That guy could come alive at any minute, I fear. Are these tombstones? Wow, those zombies just rose right up. I guess these are kind of tombstones. These may be the tombstones for the people that went after the king and got killed. Can I get... Whoa. There we go. Nice. Oh, hey, another bonfire. How about that? Alright, well, I'm going to pause here and pick it up next time. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dark Souls 2. Bye.